What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. This is episode 20 of our master journey. If you've been following along, you'll know that elites have been paying out really good lately. We've gotten 251 master clues, and hards, they need to pick up their game because in the last 2 episodes, we've only gotten 10 master clues. Elites are pumping out about 25 an episode and getting continuous broadcasts. So I need to see something from hards here. But we got 100 hards. Let's go ahead and jump right into this. Let's see here. Number 1. I believe in you with 116. Not very good. We always start out terribly. There we go. Our first master. I want to see at least 10 masters out of this episode. Because they need to pay. They need to pay up. They've been lacking. And I need to see something. At least in the masters, that's that way. Because 5 per episode, you can see why we had to actually really invest in doing elites. Because 5, you know how many episodes it would take if you got 5 per episode? That's awful. Elites have definitely been coming up. And I'm glad I started doing them because it's sad. If you watched last week's episode, there was some file corruption, unfortunately. And so what you actually saw was the recording of my OBS screen. I record 2 screens. One is just the game, and one is like a screen record. So you were only able to see the screen recording one. So you could actually see what my process is. Nice, 7 million out of that one. Not bad. We're actually doing pretty good for value-wise. But you'll see in last week's episode why there's like a pause after every one I open, because I need it to finish scanning what is in the clue so it can go into the clue logger. Another 7 million. Nice. Do you think they're repaying me for what's been terrible loot lately? Maybe. Who knows? Another master. Nice. I like that. My surgery did go well. Also, I am thankfully back here. I'm glad that I was a week ahead because it was awful. That first week after my surgery was terrible. I do not recommend anybody getting a hernia because it's awful. It really is. So thankfully, I was a week ahead. I was able to get that episode out, and now we can record these episodes. And we're still ahead, but not by much. Thankfully, though, with my time off of work, I am able to really get ahead on these episodes. I'm already caught up with the next, 3 episodes. So I'm technically 3 weeks ahead now, which is insane for me. Honestly, it is. But I'm hoping I want to get there really soon because I really do not want to be 100-something episodes in before we get to this 1,000 masters. But it is nice to know because I'll have a full breakdown at the end. I'll definitely say, looking at what I have written down, my hard clues, not doing well. You almost have to do elites at this point. If you want to do anything close to 1,000 masters, you better be doing elites. It's so bad. There we go. Finally, we hit 5. The last 2 episodes, this is where it stopped. So, and I did just watch Triple Dylan's episode just before this as well, where he got I think 10 back-to-back master clues, which is pretty insane. I don't think I've ever seen that. I get excited when I get 3 in a row. 170 is garbage. Get it out of here. 151, not bad. I'm just kidding, it's trash. You gotta psych it into believing what you think is good. If it thinks you're happy with it, then it'll give you crap. So if you're happy with the crap, it'll give you good stuff. That's my theory. I did mention on last week's episode that I have a theory where, every world or something Or maybe it's per day. I don't know. It's somewhere in there. But my theory is there are only so many Barrows dies and whatever dies or broadcast chances that can happen per day. And with less people opening clues on double XP weekend, you're able to have a higher chance to get a die. It's just my thought. It's not entirely true. It's just a crazy conspiracy theory. But 1.4, not bad. We are averaging over 1 million per clue scroll right now, which is higher than usual. And you may possibly hear my cat. He just jumped up on the desk. He is in a mood right now, so you may hear him. He's trying his best to rub himself against the mic, and I'm trying to keep him away from it. But he is not happy with it. I love seeing this these 1 mil averages. The last couple episodes, at least hards, have been really lacking in value lately. They've been really bad. Here we go, our 7th master. Nice. And a reroll token. I'm pretty sure hards are the reroll token is a miss. I believe that's what it is. In all honesty, though, I'm looking at the stuff here on the side, and it doesn't seem like we've gotten that much stuff. 1.3, not bad. But I am curious what you guys think of my theory here with the daily broadcast. Because every time I open, I won't say every time, but most times when I open a set of caskets on double XP weekend, I get a die. It's almost like guaranteed. I think the first time I got a shadow die, I got my 3rd age, I believe, during a double XP weekend. My first one. And then I got the shadow die again. And I know I've gotten a Barrows die as well. So I've gotten lucky with my dies when it comes to double XP. So maybe the goal is save them for then. You may have a higher chance of getting something. Our 8th master, finally. I told you, I want to see 10 this episode. I really want to see 10. Because hards have been lacking. They owe me these masters. We are officially, though, 1/4 of the way done with this series. So if we can keep this momentum up, it'll only be about 80 episodes. Which seems like a lot. Like, 80 episodes, 80 weeks, that's over a year. Obviously, though, you know, you could be doing them faster. 6 mil and a master. Wow, it's actually seeming like some decent value. But obviously, you know, it's like you can complete these faster than a week. I just put them out a week at a time because it's hard to keep my life together and do this at the same time. So that is why it takes a little while. But I am getting faster, though. Like, hards, I could honestly, as long as I could collect enough of them, I could pump out 200, 300 a week easily. It really just comes down to collecting is what is my downfall. But I think while I am off for my surgery recovery, I might just spend like a week collecting hards. Just go ahead and get it done and see how many we can collect, and then that way, because it's not hard for me to do 50 a day. Like, it really takes no effort. This last one, like this episode actually, literally took me 2 days. That was it, and I was done. I was caught up. So, definitely, I think I'm definitely going to do that. We're going to try to stack a lot of these so I can just get ahead of it. Because if I can do that, I can focus more on elites. Just because hards, no time at all. Oof, I almost opened a master. Actually, probably would have opened because there's no space in my inventory. 913. We are averaging still 1.1 million per clue scroll, which is pretty good. Much better than when we were down at the 90s. It was actually pretty sad to see, like, 90 million for 100 hards, because I was loving when it was 160 mil guaranteed almost, or at least 150. We are down to our final 10 here. We need one more master. That's what I want. I need one more out of these, and then I'll be happy with this episode, because it would have done twice as good as the last 2 weekly episodes. Come on, you can do it. I wonder if those puzzle skipping tickets have gone up. Like, well, obviously they have, but I wonder what they are now. I don't actually know their true value. They were down to like 1 mil a piece, so they must be up a little bit higher. 2.7, not bad. 83, complete trash. Get it out of here. Reroll to 1.4. Final clue scroll here. Come on, give me a master. 259, still a chance. Let's reroll into 2.5. We're going to keep that because that's actually pretty decent. So out of 100 hard clues, we gained 9 masters. I can accept it. They tried their best this week because they've been pushing their luck lately. We did get 116.8 million GP out of that 100, which is honestly pretty good for hards. I'm congratulating them. That gets us up to 260 master clue scrolls. So we're moving along pretty good. I think we get pretty far next week's episode when we pump out some elites. So I'll be excited to see that. But I thank you guys for coming along on this journey, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.